Watch my previous video on yesterday. I said that since Jake Paul defeated or knocked out Nate Robinson, the whole hood was coming out to defend Nate Robinson because that it just was looked at as a pure ass whooping, and a lot of people was trying to defend Nate Robinson. It just seems sad that Nate Robinson got his ass beat that bad, and all these people have to come out and defend him because he talked a lot of talk, but he lost. Next in line is boxer Claressa Shields. Says she would beat the shit out of Jake Paul. Now, she also said he's disrespecting the sport, by the way. According to TMZ, Claressa Shields, will whoop Jake Paul's ass. He can come in the ring weighing 180 pounds, and I will come weighing 168, and I will beat the shit out of him. Yep, that's one of the greatest female boxers ever, telling TMZ Sports she's ready to rumble with the YouTube star and show him what's it's like to go up against a real fighter. So in other words, Nate Robinson, bro, a real fighter that you ain't. Now, we spoke with the champ about the recent Paul and Nate Robinson fight, and she says they made a mockery of the sport because there are actual boxers who should have gotten a chance to fight under Tyson and Jones Jr. card instead of social media stars and NBA players. So, bro, they mad that these YouTube stars and social media stars are getting a bag when you have people that have trained their whole entire life to box and get paid for doing it that nobody's paying attention to. Okay? Now, if you haven't seen that ass whooping that Jake Paul gave Nate Robinson, click on the link in the description and you can see it right here. Now, the 25-year-old... Hold on. Nate Robinson, you still sleeping, bro? Shit. The 25-year-old says it's smart for Jake to keep calling out non-pro boxers, but guarantees the dude would get exposed against a real fighter. Jake Paul is making his money. He's doing his thing, but stay away from us real fighters, Shields says. And anybody out there that say, oh, Jake Paul would destroy her because she's a woman, I'm the greatest woman. So no, Jake Paul won't do nothing with me. And if he think he can come see me. Shields says she's not talking sparring either. She would take Paul in a real fight and donate her earnings to the water crisis in her hometown of Flint, Michigan. As for what the boxing world would think of the potential matchup, Shields thinks people will still take Paul just because he's a dude. I've been boxing for 14 years, 2 Olympics, but they would still give Jake Paul the nod because he's a man. And it's like, you guys don't know anything. Only one way to find out. So, this is getting crazy, man. He got a female, well, she's a great female boxer, Claressa Shields, wanting to beat Jake Paul's ass. What do you guys think about that? Who do you got in that fight? Nah, just kidding. They won't allow this to happen, people. But it's good, I guess, for the imagination. Like this video, leave your comments, and subscribe.